Hello. Just did a few things in my chicken area. This is a little area I got just completely fenced off for the chickens to roam around in, separate from my grass yard and my garden. It's where I have my fruit trees, 2 peaches, plum, Honeycrisp, and Asian pear that are doing really good. And I just fenced off this small area here because I got 14 yards of horse manure delivered for $50. So I hurried up and built some of these out of some siding that I had laying around, and some 4x4 pressure treated ones and some not pressure treated ones, because I wanted to get this horse manure composted because it was really dry when I got it, and it was really fresh. You can see all the horse little balls in it, and piled it up outside the fence, and then I hurried up and built these and just started shoveling it and piling it up over there into a couple big piles, and then the chickens tore it all up and they spread it around pretty good. And then I built these and got it all watered down really nice, and just letting it hang out. And it's way hot in there, super toasty. Can really feel it coming off. So it's starting to break itself down, which is awesome because all of these, I got these big, pretty much raised beds all around this whole property here. Goes down to that fence and goes all the way down to there into the corner, and I'm busting that out so I can put my boat back in here. But all this dirt's really dead that's inside of here. You can see there's nothing left. It's been in here a really long time. There was raspberries that grew in here and some strawberries in that far one. But I'm gonna till it all up and shovel it all out and put a bunch of horse manure and some good mulch and some other nutrients in here to get these beds a couple feet deep. And it'll be really nice. I'll just have to build some more little fences around here so they can't get to them because the chickens tear everything up. But I'm excited about all this. 14 yards for $50. She just owns a really huge horse arena, and she posts on a Facebook group that she'll deliver for $50. So swooped up that big deal. And I'll let it compost for a long time. Just keep turning it and watering it down and keeping air on it. And mixing it in with a bunch of other goodies. I got some iron flakes that I'm gonna throw in here too. Try to just do some experimenting. But I did plant some of the cover crop in this whole area that's fenced off, and it's starting to grow pretty good. This was bare. There was only some splurge weed growing in here, and now I got some of this cover crop going. And it's cool because over here I spread out a bunch of horse manure and kind of just threw it around in here to just give the ground a little covering of it, spread it out a little. And this was all fresh horse manure. It was really dry. I've been out here watering it. Tilly. There's maize. Chickens. And it's starting to grow really good. Tons of little clovers growing all over the place. And it's been, I think this is the 3rd day. So, and which kind of shocked me is You can really see all over here. It's growing the best in this manure. This is a few inches thick here, and some splurge. Chickens don't eat that, which sucks. It's about the only thing that was growing in this dirt. I never water it or anything. I have, my fruit trees have these little containers, so I fill those up every few days, which is really nice. It just sends it straight down. It just soaks right into the ground. The plum's doing really good. Almost ready. Peaches too. But just wanted to kind of show everybody how well this cover crop is doing. I got a 5-pound bag of it just off of Amazon. Had some pretty good reviews. My next cover crop's gonna be the chicken one, and I'll be excited. I just got tired. I'd always give the chickens fresh stuff to eat, but I really wanted to get this whole area just kind of growing and have them have some really fresh things to eat. I planted a bunch of currants over there, and I don't know if those are gonna, they started growing during spring, but the chickens were able to get into this area, so we'll see. I'm hoping next year. I did a bunch of cuttings of different types of currants, so I really want to get that whole fence line. I got a thornless blackberry that's doing good, so that'll start taking off next year. And I really want to get this whole fence line with berries, raspberries, behind that, strawberries. Get a nice big living fence going in my little urban hood here. But this was really cool. That's what I was really excited about. Just wanted to do a little vid on this and show that fresh horse manure with these little pine shavings is really good to grow the cover crop in, I guess. Not sure if it works with all the horse manure. Maybe this was different, but I tell you, it stunk way bad when I first got it. And I hurried up and piled it up and got it soaking so it would start burning all that ammonia smell away. But now it's good to go. It's starting to do its thing and heating up, and be a couple weeks and I'll turn it, mix it up into these other ones, and keep soaking it down and getting it so next spring it'll be ready. Probably do another video here shortly on my garden, my back to Eden. Kind of back to Eden, I guess it is, but I ended up tilling in a bunch of stuff before I laid the cardboard and wood chips over it. And I got a few ideas that I want to try with tomatoes too. Pretty sweet. Chickens are really gonna love this fresh stuff to eat. I'm excited. Then the next area, after this gets going pretty good in the next couple weeks, I'll pull the fence and fence off this other part of the yard. Fence this side off and do the same. Just keep working my way down. Then the chickens will have a bunch of fresh stuff to eat. Peaches. Alright. That's it.